Yeah, Nigel, like you said, the ground just absolutely saturated. And that is one thing that I noticed when I was walking around my neighborhood here in Greenville is that a lot of the trees that have fallen, it's not so much that the branches have broken, it's that the entire tree has just been uprooted and it just falls over. And I think the main reason for that is because the ground is so saturated that it acts more like a liquid than it does a solid. So even though 60 to 70 mile per hour winds, we experience that pretty often with severe thunderstorms. It's just the fact that we've had so much rain in such a short amount of time that it makes it that much easier for those bigger trees to fall over. Here are some of those incredible rainfall totals that we've seen so far from the storm. 11.5 inches in Asheville. That is around 3 inches above the current 3-day rainfall record for Asheville. So 3 inches above that. Over a foot of rain in downtown Asheville, 14 inches in Rossman. That's over in Transylvania County. And Lake Jocasse's picked up 11 2/3 of an inch there. Just ridiculous amounts of rain that we've seen in such a short amount of time. 14 inches in Table Rock. Anderson, 9.4 inches. Clemson, we picked up close to 8 inches. In Greenville, 7.8 inches. But it's the fact that all the rain north of Greenville is now rushing through town, which is part of the reason why the city has decided to close the parks for the day, because Falls Park is not a good place to be right now. The good news is that like I mentioned a moment ago, we had the entire area under a flash flood warning. The flash flood warnings farther south have been allowed to expire, so that's some good news at least. But everywhere from I-85 north, not a good place to drive right now because all this rain is still in the process of draining out. So there is still going to be some standing water in the roadways for at least the foreseeable future. Again, average rainfall amounts across Oconee County and Pickens County have been very, very high in the order of 11 inches towards Salem and Westminster and places like that. Rutherford close to 10 to 11 inches, even farther north towards Marion, closer to 12 to 13 inches. And Chris mentioned this, we have a potential for some really devastating conditions downstream of Lake Lure. The Lake Lure Dam has received so much rain that it's in danger of overtopping and possibly failing. That's not my words. Those are the words from the emergency managers up in Rutherford County. So please heed evacuation warnings if you're in this area, anywhere southwest of Rutherfordton, east of Lake Lure, down Highway 64 and down towards Highway 221. Not a good place to be right now because there's certainly a big ton of rain that's fallen up there. Again, peak wind gusts were pretty strong earlier today. These all peaked at around 7 to 8 o'clock this morning, and the good news is winds are in the process of relaxing. Helene is now weakened down to a tropical depression. Now that it's gone up and over the mountains, it's lost a lot of its umph, so to speak, and there's a lot of dry air that's been wrapping around the circulation. You can see how large this system is, but good news is that dry air has been pulled in, and from here on out, it should be smoother sailing, so to speak. Even the rain is starting to relax a little bit. Wind gusts as of right now are at 25 miles per hour in Cullowhee, Franklin, Walhalla, at around 32 miles per hour. So still pretty windy, of course, but a far cry from where we were earlier this morning. Tropical storm warning still remains in effect, but here's how the wind gusts evolve over time. By the time we get to 5, 6 o'clock this evening, we're down to around 20 to 25 miles per hour, pretty much area wide. That continues falling down to eventually 15 to 20 miles per hour, and then we get down to around that level for the rest of the night tonight. So it's at least manageable compared to where we were this morning. So is the lack of rain for the rest of the day today, but also the temperatures. Here's a big problem you run into in post-tropical storm and post-hurricane conditions, the lack of AC. And it gets really hot after most tropical storms and hurricanes with all that humid air kind of hanging around. Not so much here. That's not going to be the case. The weather will actually be pretty favorable or fair, so to speak, for cleanup conditions. For early tomorrow morning, we're going to wake up to low to mid 60s, upper 50s and low 60s in the mountains. And for the rest of the afternoon Saturday, it's going to stay partly cloudy and I think mainly dry. Can't rule out a couple of, wraparound leftover light showers over towards the far western part of our area. But above all else, the weather at least looks somewhat favorable as we get the chainsaws out and get a lot of these branches out of the way across our area. Here's a look at the 4-day for the next couple of days. Saturday and Sunday, again, we'll keep with mainly dry conditions and decent temperatures, upper 70s, low 80s for those highs. And into next week, it looks like it'll stay pretty favorable as well. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll also stick with highs in the low 80s. And then Thursday and Friday, we have a push of cooler air on the way with highs down to the mid-70s and lows back into the mid-50s. That'll be much more enjoyable weather compared with what we've seen with Helene. It's just been a total mess out there as, the number of powder outages we have in the area is in the millions out there. Really didn't think I'd be saying that. Nigel, Carol, over to you.